Australia announces $800 million digital transformation to push businesses to shift online. Joining us tonight is another correspondent in Australia, Marvy Dauphin, to tell us why live. Marvy?
Kath, Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison and Treasurer Josh Frdygenberg has announced yesterday an investment of almost $800 million through the government's JobMaker Digital Business Plan to help the economy recover from the COVID-19 recession. The Digital Business Plan aims to provide training, develop systems, and establish needed digital infrastructure to support a greater adoption of the latest technologies and innovations for businesses and consumers. Let us hear what Prime Minister Morrison said about the new policy package.
But we need to go further than that. In the budget we will. And particularly in this area of making it easier for people and businesses to do businesses in this country. And that means supporting businesses to thrive in the digital world and making it easier and safer to deal with government when it comes to the digital economy. This saves time and it saves money, and that is good for our economy, and it's an important part of the change program we need to see Australia's economy build for the future.
Not only has the Australian Prime Minister pledged more than $400 million to streamline business registers and reduce red tape, but there will also be improved access to welfare services like MyGov. Central to the package is $256.6 million of funding to be put towards expansion of the government's digital identity verification system. The new measures will also include spending $29.2 million to accelerate the rollout of 5G by supporting the private sector to invest in 5G trials and test beds. Kath?
Marvy, you mentioned an upgrade of the Australian government's digital identity system, and recently we have also seen national ID schemes increasing in number, visibility, and reach in many countries around the world. For example, in 2016, the United Kingdom initiated the gov.uk Verify for safer engagement with government services. Can you provide us an insight on how Australia's will be like?
Kath, Australia's investment in its digital ID system upgrade is for advancing the capabilities of facial recognition software, allowing Aussies to prove who they are to government services without necessarily needing to confirm in person. What's more, registering a business online could take as little as 15 minutes, as businesses can soon quickly view, update, and maintain their business registry data like tax and payroll in one location. The expanded use of the MyGov ID would also allow applications for the job seeker and youth allowance payments to be done completely online, something that wasn't in place before the pandemic, causing long queues outside Centrelink offices across the country as jobs were lost. Kath?
Thank you, Marvy, for that report live from Perth, Australia.